Karma Samadhina. Eating is feeding Brahma. Why am I eating? Why am I eating? I don't know why are you eating. That's why I'm asking why am I eating. I am not asking why are you eating. Did I ask? Your eating is to get energy. No. Eating has to be to get creativity. It is called the Brahmarpanam. To whom I am feeding? Not my Madhya Pradesh. The Brahma inside to make creative, he needs energy. He was asking a question. I am answering this. By mistake it happened. The same was the starting. Brahmarpanam. I am eating for feeding my Brahma to make me creative. Where is creativity? Every seed is a creativity. A small seed becomes, do you know biochemistry, biology? The other day I was traveling with somebody from Ludhiana. He has got 500 researchers in agriculture working in Hyderabad. And he is the head of that. My knowledge is, when I fly the 2.5 hours, whoever is beside me, if I get a chance, some inclination is shown, with a smile, I will gather all that he knows. So last time I was traveling, I got him, Delhi to Hyderabad, 2.5 hours, GM foods, how crossings are done, how research is happening. You know, every seed is a child. Every seed is a the paraganam. What's it called? The sex. The male and female. Biology teachers will know botany. They mix together and that produces one seed. Are you getting?
Yes.
It happens probably midnight sometime when that rice, you know what they do? That time they take it, put something else to generate a new seed. That's how the mixing is done. All of us have taken birth. How? The first poetry in this. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg. How many? Life of love. The first poem is probably, that is the reason I am invited here, because Sharmaji likes this. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth. Who is that? All of you raise your hands. Take it back and say well done. We raised for birth. Who were the losers? My unborn brothers and sisters. Therefore, my life is a race in which I am the successful person. Don't look at the mirror and say, my nose is not good. Keep looking at and say that I love me. I've never gone to a barber for maybe 30-40 years, except for when I act in some movies, short films. They want a specific hairstyle. That time I go to some hairstyler. Otherwise, I trim myself. Not bad, no? Because that time, why do you spend in a barber shop? I can do it much faster with a trimmer, right? Looking good doesn't matter. Feeling good? No. When you are sick, somebody will ask you, how are you feeling? So that means there is some inner disease in you. Words have to be analyzed very carefully. Being good is important. Got it? So how to be good? Ardha puradaye annam. Half of that tummy only should be filled with the food. Tadardham varinam tata. Half of that half should be with the water. Therefore, quarter portion is free. Digestion, we are a wet grinder. We are a wet grinder. It needs water. So your body will become perfect. Okay, I thought I will not speak. I'll ask. Ask. I had another 4 books, that is with nursery, LKG, UKG teachers. Morning they picked it up. Tomorrow I am going to meet all of them. So today only we have time. Fast. Yeah.
So in schools, every teacher is given a target, right? So in that case, how do we justify our adaptive learning?
What is the target given?
To improve percentages in result. 2% increase in average result.
More errors, more errors.
See, my target is when I teach maths, I am preparing them. Assume that my class have got 60 children. 40 children, your class? 50 children. Why am I teaching mathematics? Which subject is yours? My idea is I am going to make all the 50 points of the mark. With that sankalpa only I should teach my children. So how do I do that? I'll take one example which I generally take because that was my first teachings in my, soon after my, that still I love. Solitary reaper. Behold her sickle in the field, yon solitary highland lass singing and reaping by herself. What do? I get somebody here. She is singing and reaping by herself. Solitary reaper. You are seeing it, visualizing it. What is education? Education is visualizing. If you cannot, when I said gravity, I made you to visualize. Got it? If I cannot make you to visualize things, learning, writing, exam, passing, all that become useless. I had great teachers. When I from Malayalam medium went to English medium, we had Macbeth. My subject which was taught by a teacher was a Sali master. He came from Gulf. His smell was very good. English was fantastic, but nobody understood, including me. What I did was I took Macbeth, translated the whole Macbeth and sat in the class. How do I sit in the class? When I translate a book and sitting in the class, how it will happen? When I am sitting, I am hearing whatever words he says, I have already translated. If I can travel up the consequences, the source is success. What children will understand the travel up the consequences, source is success? What? Nobody understood anything, but I translated it. Got it? That translation helped me to just write poems. You tell me a topic, give me half an hour, I will write a poem and give you. Without Google, without ChatGPT. Understood? All these 100 poems are just written like that. And when I go to Fiji, the Fiji travel becomes a travelogue. That's a poetry here. I went there to teach Ramayana. Fiji. Muslim country. President himself Muslim. I went as part of government. And then when you land there, Ram in Ferry, Fiji. It's a travelogue. My first poetry is my London visit. Victorian celebration, late visit. I wish as a student I would have gone there, I could have studied a lot, but I went there when I was 42 years old. Late visit. I went to Bernard Shaw's place, sat there on the step. Wordsworth place, London. When you go to Europe, what do? You see all the things, but you don't remember what you learned in your classrooms, right? When I go to Kailash, I went for Parikrama. I remember all the chanting which I learned about the Kailash. Then when I go there, one man from Kerala went, Parashurama, went and met Shiva. Shiva is Parashurama's guru. That's where he got that weapon. And that he used on Ganesha. That is why one is cut. Understood? All these stories are in me when I go to, whatever I learn is in my brain. When I go there, I relate it. If I don't do that, understood? So your children should remember whatever you teach in the class. When I go to Amritsar, see, you look at Jallianwala Bagh, DrTPS. I made a video. When I visit Amritsar, all the story of Amritsar, the Britishers, who came there, when they came, why did they come, all that history I learned. You will see beautiful reels. Me traveling in Jallianwala Bagh and all. My students make beautiful videos and then post in different Instagram, FB reels, and YouTube, and all that reels are beautifully made by them, not me. I don't have that patience to mix some songs of the local song and then I do that. Many kids love that. When I go there, I should remember what happened, when it happened, why it happened. I must study about the history. That interest will come only when I learn humanities subject. That is why I am teaching English. It is not to know this story and write an exam. When I am teaching cycling on a road, my intention is not that person should cycle on that road only in the life. When I am teaching somebody swimming in a swimming pool, my objective is not them to swim in that swimming pool throughout life. I need a medium. I need a place. What are you lighting when you are lighting a lamp? We had a lighting lamp. What are you lighting? What are you lighting? Don't become too philosophical. Physically, materialistically, tell me what are you lighting? Actually, wick is not what I am lighting. The oil in the wick I cannot light. I cannot burn the oil. So I am using the wick as a medium to burn the oil. So what is burning? My intention is not to burn the wick. My intention is so my intention is not to teach that subject which I am teaching. My intention is how to appreciate somebody's writing in life is what my intention is.
But sir, targets are still to be achieved.
Then why we have to
The problem is, that is what I am saying. I cannot light the oil, therefore I need a wick. So your presumption is that I am lighting the wick. That is where the problem is. So you must understand, that's why I said the objective, you keep looking at it. What is that I want? Let's assume that I will ask you a question. What do you want in life? God comes and appears in front of you by mistake and asks you a question. What do you want? What do you ask? One of the worst blessing what a God can give you is happiness. You know why? Even if your nearest and dearest die, you will stop. Because God has gifted you happiness. Only mad fellows will do this. See, once God gives you happiness, you can never be sad in life. Assume that somebody scolds you. You go to director's room, he scolds for something, you will start laughing at him. Look at his facial expression. Kathakali comes, all the dance forms comes out, his eyebrow goes up and down, cheeks become, you enjoy it, beautiful, wonderful. What will happen to you?
Children do like this when we are scolded.
What is that you want? Don't jump. Tell me what is that you, it's not happiness.
satisfaction.
My Ashirvada to all the people is never get satisfied in life. If you are satisfied with this job, I keep saying, all the teachers in the KG should not satisfy themselves. They will never study anything in their life. They will still say, "Tingle, tingle, little star, London Bridge is falling." I will not travel like this. I am quite satisfied with my pension. I have got an easy chair. I can talk to the whole world. Sitting in an air condition. Why should I come to 47-degree temperature? Why should I travel 150 coming to the hotel, sleeping in a bad place? Tell me. If I send this picture, the hotel where I am staying, to my student, they will immediately shift me to Taj. They will not tolerate me staying in. My students are the Marriott marketing head in India is my student. Yesterday she was there in the airport. Immediately they will shift. Understood? So why should I is my question. My interest is not. Sleeping in that place is not my interest. Understood? When I am climbing the mountain, I am going to Kailash, I know I have to come back. Why should I go there? When I am climbing mountain, it's so difficult. Why are you climbing? The climbing is my enjoyment. You understood? So what is that you want? The happiness. Am I satisfied? I am not satisfied. After climbing on top of a mountain, I will see another mountain. If I am satisfied, I will never become another mountain climbing. Seeing all the trouble of Amitabh Bachchan in the Unchai movie, why should I go to Everest? To find the difficult thing only I am going. When I go to Kailash, all my nose will start bleeding, eye will start bleeding, ear will start bleeding, fingertip is bleeding. Not that I don't know it will bleed. I know it will bleed, but still I am going. Got it? When I have got a itching, why am I scratching? I am enjoying. But my problem is when I enjoy, after some time it becomes bleeding. It becomes a suffering. So I should not enjoy something which makes me to feel, oh, I should not have done tomorrow. I must do something which will make me to be happy throughout my life. Got it? So I am happy now. I will be happy tomorrow. But I am not satisfied. So my blessing is, if you want to improve in life, don't get ever satisfied. I am not satisfied with whomever you are living with. So what do? Try to change him. That is why you are doing from the time of marriage. Try to change him, change him, change him. He doesn't change, change him. Understood? Slowly try to change him. It doesn't happen. I have got another guru who is an actual psychologist, Nitya Chaitanya Yati. He was 26 universities abroad. He was a professor of psychology. Okay. Nitya Chaitanya Yati. Nitya means permanent. Chaitanya means bliss. Yati. Yati is a group like Acharya or different names you have. One of the title is called Yati. Nitya Chaitanya Yati. Somebody comes and tells him that, no, I am so pathetic, I lost my girlfriend. He says, I am pity on you because you are so sad. Why? Are you sure you don't get another better one? You got what I am saying? You are sure you will get another better one. Why are you worried? When I go to Hyderabad, there is a center for human resources where I train all the superintendents of police, superintendents of doctors and all that. They keep saying, last 15 years I am here, but I am not getting promotion. I said, why can't you quit your job? No, if I quit my job, I don't get any job. So that means you are useless. But still you want promotion. You are courageous, quit the job. You will get a better job. You make your children so courageous. Got it? When I left my job from Prime Minister's office, many people told, why are you doing it? I said, I have better jobs to do. Is there a better job than this? What I enjoy is more important. So you must enjoy. Most important is you must enjoy. What do you make you happy in your life is my question, ultimately. So what is that you want? Is it permanent happiness? You know what Gandhari asked? What Kundi asked? Kundi asked sadness, sufferings. You know why? When I suffer, I will think about God. God will appear, therefore I will become happy. So ultimate aim of everyone in this world is happiness. What makes you happy is the question. Is it lot of money? Arjide dukkham veye dukkham dhanam sarvatra dukkham. Which doesn't make you happy. Assume I say blues. Kurta is good for me. I love it. Somebody loves me and then gives me a blue kurta. I'll be very happy. Don't try this at me. Now assume not one, many heard this, right? So somebody came with a blue kurta. I'm so happy. You gave. I'm so happy. Next person also came with a blue kurta. What will happen? So two things together doesn't make you more happier. They are called tangible. When I sleep on my mother's lap, I felt so happy. I'm a meditation master from Himalayas. So I keep telling which is the best place in this world to be relaxed in samadhi is my mother's lap. You know, when children come, they will make you to sleep. When they cry, they become upset. You become upset. How do you sleep on the bed? Head down. Correct? That is actually the breathing practice. All of us can go to samadhi, go to bed today, lie down on the bed, listen to my meditation DrTPS one video, 20 minutes. You will learn breathing practice. That is the meditation. That will make you not to sick in this world. Your breathing you will know. When your belly is down, diaphragm goes up and down, you will feel happy. That is blessings. Actually, that's a great feeling of understanding your breath. But that gives you happiness. But can I sleep all the time that way and then enjoy my life? No. It is not. My health is for what? To help somebody else in this world. Live until I die. I have to die until my last breath, right? What should I do? As human being, we wanted to do something which is helpful for somebody else. Physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. We must be happy. That is what we do. How do we get it? There are only 3 requirements to give that happiness, the bliss. One is education. Why are you sitting in this class? We are the only animal who can learn and teach. We are all L&D department, L&T, learning and teaching department, correct? Is there any other animal? A senior dog will come and give lectures to all the dogs in the morning. No other animal. So we are an animal, 2-legged animal, where we can learn and teach. Vivekananda said, education is man-making. One useful title. Education is man-making. We are the only animal who have the ability to learn and teach. Ahara, every animal has. Nidra, every animal. Bhayam, sex, maidhunam, every animal has. Jnanam naranam adhiko vishesho jnanebhihina pashubi samana. If I don't have knowledge, I am equal to an animal. So why are you teaching English? To give knowledge. So 3 principles you should understand. One is knowledge. Only humans can learn. So as much as you learn, you become more and more human. More and more social. Social being, human being. I must know about my society. When a thief comes in my next room, next house, I am not worried because it's in that house. But for a thief, this house and that house is one and the same. If he is coming tomorrow, today there, tomorrow it may be your house, right? So you must be also concerned about that. That is why it is CRPC. Theft is not a civil complaint. Even if you don't complain, police will come and catch you. Do you know that? Do you know this? I am a law graduate, I am an LLB. Do you know this? Assume a thief come to your house and nothing is lost, you don't complain. Tomorrow that thief goes somebody's house, don't worry, I will not come. I will make sure he will not come. But assume that comes there and the police catches and he says yesterday I had gone there, they will come and file a case against you. For not complaining, a thief came to your house. Because you are entertaining a thief by not supporting the government. Catching a thief is not your responsibility, police responsibility. You don't have to pay money to them. CRPC, that's called the Criminal Procedure Code. Suppose somebody beats somebody else, seeing that you should complain. Oh, he did not beat me, so for him, either you or somebody else. Understand? Who has got the ability to arrest somebody else? Tell me. Can I arrest you? Anybody can arrest anybody. Anybody of you can arrest me here. You can take your chunni, put me onto the wall, tie me like this. You have that ability. You have that. Indian rule permits you to tie me on the wall. But immediately you must inform police. Why did you do that? I was thinking this man is going to disturb me. The thought is enough. You don't have to prove it also. I thought this man is going to harm me, so what did I do? You can tie your husband. Put a complaint and put it immediately. To prove or disprove is his responsibility. Tell that I know that with intention is his responsibility, not your responsibility. Understand very carefully. Got it? So, you must learn. This ability is only for us. Learning. What you want, you should learn. So, when I am telling a story, what happened around that I am learning. English is, that is why it is called humanities. Subject, English, all languages, humanities subject. Making you a human being is the education. Ahara, Nidra, Baya, Maithunani, Samani, Chaitani, Nanam, Naranam. Why I am explaining so much? Because every subject is like that common. But for maths, physics, chemistry, biology, there is an associated job requirement also. But why should I learn English though I am a mathematician? I have got 40 people working in the office. When chairman comes, every 40 will not present, only one fellow will present. Who can present? Who can present it well? So my communication skill, my language skill, writing, I should not make mistakes, right? So therefore that has to be added. How do I know among these 50 children who is going to be a scientist tomorrow? So every student in front of you are all prospective judges, politicians, dramatists, filmmaker, whatever job in the world, look at each one of them are capable of all this. I am selecting, oh, this person will become, that person will become like this. So I am seeing in all my children, this will become like this. That should be your sankalpa. With that sankalpa, when you teach, you will see a fantastic change. Otherwise, you are lighting the wick, but not the oil. Now, with this sankalpa, when you do, you are lighting the oil. And ultimately, why am I writing it? I wanted to join Paramatma and Atma together. That is why this mudra is called a Jnana Mudra. Do you know this mudra is called a Jnana Mudra? Okay. Why? Krishna used this mudra and then milk the cow. Sarvopanishato gavo dugdho gopala nandana. Heard this? All of you raise your hands. Lift your hands up. Take it on your head. My useless Janma. Bhagavad Gita, there is a Dhyana Sloka. Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Sloka. At least read that once. Listen, DrTPS, Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Sloka must be there. Okay, I am explaining Dhyana Sloka in one, somewhere or other. Everything, any subject you want, English, tenses, grammar, DrTPS, English grammar, you will get one. Okay, how do I teach IV, Uday, he, she, it? Do you know this table? English table, IV, Uday, he, she, it? Don't know? You look at it. There is a beautiful grammar teaching. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. I do. He does. She does. It does. So yes, where will come. Where have is to be used, where has is to be used. One table is good enough. I convert that knowledge into a table so that it becomes easy for me. Okay. But it is still, however, nevertheless. But yet still, however, nevertheless. Same meaning words. This is how I learn. Okay.
That the previous question was, since teachers deliver in the classroom, how do we ensure the mental well-being of a teacher? It is very important.
Your well-being.
Yes.
That is what I am saying. It's enjoying. That is why I started climbing the mountain and all that. I am enjoying.
So, but you can't be in that frame of mind always.
See, I am doing this every day. Am I not enjoying? See, if you don't enjoy, you are not teaching in the class, you are cheating in the class. It is possible. See, the problem is when you are cooking, you are not enjoying, the cooking becomes a burden. Look at DrTPS cooking. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy driving. Everything is same for me. You know, whatever job I do with that happiness is called meditation. Meditation in action. Why I am teaching, I have been kept with electroencephalograph. Checked my brain is working or not. It is proved that DrTPS brain doesn't work when I take classes. Because I am not using my brain. You are teaching in the class by using your brain. That's why you are tired. Are you getting what I am saying? When you are seeing your mother's picture, your children, oh, this is my son. Will you ask like this or automatically you get? When you teach subject, are you automatically getting? Are you preparing? Do you think I prepared and came for this class? It just comes. When you go back home, are you thinking, is it my bedroom? Is it my office room? Is it the way to go? You just walk, right? When you make a chapati, will it become round automatically? Even when you are scolding somebody, will it take another shape? Why? Ask somebody else who is doing first aid. They have to think. When you are driving first aid, you have to think where is accelerator, ABCD. Accelerator, brake, clutch and driving. Driving is also ABCD. So all the time you are supposed to think and then apply brake. When you drive so casually, when you are an expert. So will you be able to do anything which you do as an expert in your life? Become so casual.
There are so many other attributes in your teaching.
Write down. Goal, role, values. Goal, role, values. These are the three things determines your life. Goal, role, values. Okay. Now I have to be punctual. You know how many times I got up and then said, it's time that we go. Sharma ji said, sit down, not time. I am so punctual in my life, I cannot go somewhere late. 20 years in my life in office, I never went a single day late. And so into that, I don't skip any office for any other purpose. If there is a marriage to be, I will take leave. I am so committed on my job, right? I am going to Kerala to attend marriages because after retirement, if I don't attend my relative's marriage, I am actually wasting. They will think that oh, this fellow is a great fellow, but he has time for everything, but he don't come for marriage. That's the only time when I can meet all the people. No? Understood? So invest your time. I have a role. My goal is, I have to decide what is my goal. If I have a goal which says that this is why I am doing it, then my commitment is totally there. With interest I will do it. With the passion I will do it. I have got passion. I don't have any problem in my life. I enjoy. All the trouble becomes a. See, the road is very bad. Yesterday while coming, few roads were bad. Lot of ups and downs. Right? Oof, what a horrible road. But instead of that, we pay money, go to a park, and then jump like this. Government is giving free ride with all the entertainment. The car is somebody's. Driver is somebody else. Why should not I enjoy? Assume somebody has your marriage probably during that time, or your parents' marriage, somebody gifted a beautiful crystal glass. Fine? Your child goes there and then by chance it falls down. Finished. You got a chance now to scold them, right? Don't you have two eyes? You will start scolding. Assume by mistake your hand and it has fallen. What you will do? Immediately you ask, who kept the glass here? What a great presence of mind. You want to scold. Therefore, you will always find reasons for this. So the reason is important for you to enjoy. Understood? What is that you are doing here? The role. Why am I scolding you? Tomorrow, when you go to somebody else, you should behave properly. That's what I am doing. The child, assume that you are a teenage girl or a boy. Generally girls. Assume that they lie down on the floor, put their legs onto the teapot and then sleeping like this. You will scold. Why are you doing it? It's not the way to sleep, right? Assume in your house you cannot do that. In which house you can do it? Don't you have to do it there? Allow them to do it, but you don't do it. You tell me how many places where you think that you have told no when you should have avoided it. As a small child, it goes and picks up something, you will say no. And the boy or girl will take something else, no. Every time keep hearing no, 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 no. Did you give something, take this? Instead of telling no, put something else which is colorful and then say take this. Good enough, they will don't have to say no. Understood? So we have a role, we have a goal, we have value. Negative thoughts. I have a book called Raising of India by the Rays of India. What is the book name? Raising of India by the Rays of India. Who are the Rays? The youth from Hamirpur to Kanyakumari. I had students. So I told all of them, keep writing a vision, mission and action when you become a civil servant in India. I've got a lot of IAS students. What are you going to do if you become a public servant? Write it. Everybody will start, India is not clean. I said, no. No word called not clean. I am going to improve the cleanliness of India. You understood? A small difference, but it makes a lot of difference in life. See, my mother did not bless me saying you are a bad boy. What did he say? You will become a good boy tomorrow. What a great thoughts. She is only 3rd class dropout. She can't even write one paragraph without mistakes. And my father never seen school in life. My village, electricity came when I was doing my post-graduation. Telephone came when I am doing my PhD. I touched a switchboard when I was in 7th class, going as a visitor in some of my relatives' house. When I got a dog bite, I killed the dog there itself. When I was in 7th class. So therefore we have to get injection. That was not available in village. So I was shifted to one city. I was staying in somebody's house. There I have seen one. I was asking what is it? When it sits, light comes. Great. I am from such a village. Understood? But my mother is my best teacher in this world. All that small lessons give me in my life gives me happiness even today. I know how to play my role. I know how to play my goal. I know how to play my values. Got 2 sons. KG, younger one. The elder one was in grade 1. 3 years difference. Morning when I go to bus stand, most of you will have problem. School bus will come to pick up. Most difficult trouble for all the parents is during the time of waiting for the bus. They will say, why bus has not come, drop me in the scooter. Keep on complaining like this. My children never did it because the first assignment is go and pick up the newspaper. Newspaper stand is very common in Hyderabad. Nowadays it is not there. Earlier, everywhere newspaper stand used to be there. They will go, pick up the newspaper, open the newspaper, see where this news is there in that newspaper. That became a plan. So that started from childhood, from KG onwards. Even before reading and writing, newspaper reading habit came. You understood? So today my son comes on leave from Dublin, immediately he will say, Acha, I want newspaper. Acha is Papa in Malayalam. I want newspaper. I drove this time. After COVID, after 4 years he is coming, I drove no newspaper stand at all. People have lost this habit. Newspaper reading, DrTPS. You will see at YouTube. You will not see this in commonplace, I am saying. Is there anybody who teaches how to read newspaper? DrTPS, newspaper reading. If I read 1 week newspaper, I will predict what is going to come next week in the newspaper. Editorial, I will tell what is editorial. I will write and give you, you can check. It will come. I am so good in analyzing each newspaper fellow, how they are going to write. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. What does it say? Arjuna? Arjuna had all this ability to fight, but he couldn't. Same problem you have in your classrooms. I know everything, but I am not interested. I cannot do it. And you will find a lot of reasons not to do it perfectly. He says, these are all my relatives, I cannot fight. This is my guru, that is my grandfather, this is my cousin. How do I kill all of them? Did they become your friend, relatives in the early morning? Yesterday, don't you know? Why did you come to this place to fight? If you know earlier, you are going to fight with relatives, you could have left this place long back, right? Now, how can you say? Krishna is asking. Lot of lectures were given, 18 chapters, and that in a different style is what I am dealing here. All today's problems I am answering from Bhagavad Gita's point of view. Okay, so in that, Krishna says, very difficult. Arjuna says, very difficult, I cannot implement all this. Immediately Krishna says, Abhyasena tu kaunteya. What you should do? Practice it, boy, it will become simple for you. With this feeling, when you do it, you will enjoy. The most difficult for 11th, 12th, 9th, 10th, you ask, trigonometry is the most difficult part in mathematics. The other day also I went to one school, I asked which grade you are. 10th. Which subject, which chapter you don't like? Immediately maths trigonometry. I said, look at DrTPS trigonometry. You will see trigonometry being taught in a different style. You will start enjoying. 2 hours later she called and then said, is it trigonometry? Then that is very easy. It's a trick. If I know how to smash a big rock, I have a hammer, keep on hitting, it will not break. If I know the trick of breaking it, I will go and look at it where I have to hit, immediately will break. Life is full of tricks. Full of tricks. You will enjoy. Come on. Beautiful question. Many teachers, when they say, I handle mathematics, I said, don't handle. I take mathematics. I said, don't take, give it to them. See, the adjectives which we use itself is wrong. We misplace things. What do I do in the classroom? As a teacher, what are you doing? Think different adjectives. Don't use the same word. Use different words. Then you will realize, you will explore new ways, new methods, new horizons will come into your life. The class is for students to love the subject. Understood? I have got great teachers. That's why I started loving. Great teachers. Ekasloka Ramayana is there. Do you know this? Ramayana, the whole story in 1-4 lines. Heard this? Ekasloka Ramayana. Look at my Nitya Sloka. Purvam Rama Tapovanati Gamanam. After going to Rama went to forest, etc., etc. But there is an English version from it. Rama, Lakshmana, Hanuman and Sugriv gathered a group, monkey of armies, Are you getting? Is it song or it is English? It's a song in English about Ramayana. Look at Ramayana, DrTPS English. When to Lanka, wherein Sita suffered agony. So you should, as a teacher, what you should do is keep thinking, you will enjoy. How can I make this story simple? Ramayana, one sloka. Mahabharata, one sloka. Nitya sloka, DrTPS. You will see a lot of slokas. I have not made all of them, it's all compiled and kept together. Yeah. Yeah.
How to control anger, sir?
Your anger is a dissatisfaction in life. Understood? What is your age now?
37. 37.
Assume that you are 57 and behave at home. Your anger will be. You become more mature, right? Your state of mind will be different. Mahatma Gandhi says, deal with the person as if that person is going to die next moment. Will you get angry to somebody who is in a hospital ICU? How do you know the person whom I am getting angry next moment will not go to a ICU? We have a Bharatiya Sankalpa in which we put Vibhuti here. You know what is the Sankalpa? It says, I am going to be like this. You are going to be like this. So let us be good to each other. That is the Sankalpa actually. Evening when we put this, it says, I am going to be. See, all of us at the end will become 60 grams of ashes. Even if you weigh 120 kilograms. What's your name, brother? Rachini. I and you are not enemies. With some dealings from me and you, or somebody has put me in same place to work. That's one reason. Otherwise, same place to live together. That is why we get angry each other, right? Correct or not? Why should I have enmity? Let us live together. Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhi namastuma vidyushavahai. Let us not have enmity is the sloka. Let us live together, let us learn together. Got it? Why am I getting angry? Because I am not having any other job. Assume I am too busy. Understood? Take a deep breath. Hold your fingers like this. Hold your fingers like this. Take it up and take it. Your lungs will become full. What a relief. When you get angry, do this. Okay? Every words which comes out when you get angry. 100 times I told you, don't do this. 100 times you did not tell. Second time only you are telling. Why? Our buddhi doesn't work when we get angry. Number system is only in buddhi. See, it happens, right? And why are we getting angry? Because I believe that I have got supremacy. Otherwise I will not get angry. When I was working in government, no. The boss will scold sometime. Why are you doing it? That is my way. That's why I am doing it. I am not doing the way you want to do it. No, I will do my way. I am the boss. I am telling you, you should do. You are the boss because this donkey took birth a little early, I took little late. If I would have been taken little more before you, I would have been sitting here, you will be standing here. No government servant is a servant of boss, government servant. My boss is President of India, nobody can remove me. You understood? When you are actually thinking that, no, I have got. See, assume that two lovers, you decide to meet in the park. 4 o'clock I wake up. Okay, the boyfriend or the girlfriend comes 3:50 and wait. Generally, the punctuality will be there that time. Correct? And the girl comes at 4:30. I may become late? No. Just no. It was just no problems at all. Assume after marriage 1 minute. Because you are getting angry because you have authority. The problem is you think I have authority. Actually, I don't have authority. I must allow you to do the way you want. Let me allow the way I want. I've got a point with this. All that what questions comes mostly I have written some poem. Marriage and mismarriages. One poem. Okay. Marriage happens. Somebody will say no. Happens in the. That is where thunder and lightning comes. Lightning and thunder comes there only. Correct. So what happens is we should not. Because two people join together, they are from different people. I need someone to share my feelings. If that doesn't happen, what should I do? The philos and agape, there is a. I don't know whether you know the meaning of the word philos and agape. I think third or fourth point. Philos is a blind love. As teenager love somebody else, that is called blind love. They want to hide and kiss. When people give you license, you don't kiss. That goes off after some time. Philos is blind love. That is the doctor of philosophy. What is that we get? Maths doctor of philosophy. Science doctor of philosophy. That means we are fully in love in that subject. You understood? Philosophy means that love for knowledge. Then becomes eros. What is eros? Just because I got married, when I go for a program, immediately they will ask, where is your wife? Why you did not bring her? That means society demands you to be together. Understood? Before that philos, society demands not to be together. After marriage, society demands to be together. But actually individual to individual, there is no demand at all. You know when the demand will come? When I am really tired, I need a company. There is a beautiful, I think Amul chocolate or crackjack or something, old advertisement was there. The old lady is eating and the gentleman is looking at it. Teeth is not there. Just like this. And this lady feels that I should share it. Gives that. And that fellow looks at it. No teeth. You know what the lady does? Removes both the teeth and gives. What a beautiful advertisement of love, nah? No, but that's love. You become indispensable. Without them, you cannot live. Understood? Anyone who is with you will have such a time. Understand? You don't know who will be there with you. And if you don't invest time, love is a great account. Love is it's like a bank account. I can give something to Sharmaji, definitely that will be repaid like this. Every interaction is a deposit which I am doing. I have deposited in many of your hearts.
Yes.
You cannot forget DrTPS.
Yes.
Understood? Because I am investing in each one of your heart. It comes from my heart. I am not using PowerPoint. Why? I have got powerful points with me. If you don't have powerful points, you come with a PowerPoint that you can download from somewhere. But I am not. I am genuine from my experience. Probably I am talking about me more because from my experience I am speaking. Got it? So don't assume that one of your friend whom you scolded met with an accident on the same day. How do you feel? Assume he is your colleague or she is your colleague. You will see anyway she will come back. I will meet her once she comes to the department. Then I will talk to her and then settle all that matter. How do you know she will come back? From there itself Krishna Rama Govinda. In your life, it will be the worst thing will happen to you. Why are you not going and meeting somebody in the hospital? Oh, I have got to something else. What is your priority? Will it be that priority when your closest friend is going? Will you do that? The manas says first go there. Don't allow your buddhi to go. React from the heart. Most of us become too logical. So get angry. What should be done? Get angry. Shout at them because you have an authority. But immediately what you should do? Go and hug them. I told you, no? Morning itself I answered. I beat my children, beat somebody else, some students. Even civil servants, when they wanted to prepare for IAS, I said, make chai. Huh? Go and make tea for me first. No, I never made. I said, I will teach you. If they do some mistake, I say, why are you doing? How can you do this? Hitting them. I can do that. You understood? That is the attachment you have. And they are my children now. They love me so much. They don't change their DP for last 15 years. Though they must have changed their phone 10 times. Do you have a student of yours who will keep DP with you? For 15 years you tell me. When my children were studying LKG, holidays, I will go to the teacher's house. My child loves the teacher so much. He will say, Saturday, I am missing my teacher. I said, let us go. Is there any child who came to your house saying that this time when I went to my hometown back, my science teacher gave me a diary, 1978 diary. You know what is it? Bhagavad Gita, Sanskritam in one page, another page, Malayalam translation. He kept it saying that during COVID I was writing all this, I want to gift you. You are the only student of mine who is teaching Bhagavad Gita. And what a beautiful handwriting, whatever a simple correction, 700 slokas, 74-year-old teacher. He was waiting for me to go and meet him. Will you go and back to your teacher who taught you 40 years back to their house when you go for 2 days, 3 days holiday? When I go there, once in a while he called me. Why are you calling? Just to hear your sound, to know whether you are healthy, all right or not. People love me so much. When I go to my village, immediately people will know that I am there. 10-15 people will come to feed something, give something, eat something. This is what happens. Children come and stay with me 10 days. By going, they will cry. I don't want to go, they will say. I only take children from 7th grade onwards for my camp because they can independently at least do the minimum things because I don't have IAS for all of them, right? One day what happened, the parents came with a 7th grade girl. Is there any boy who was in 3rd grade also came? I allow parents to stay 1 or 2 days if they want. Feel comfortable. That's all my relatives. Like my relatives also. Stay there. After 2 days, the young boy says, I don't want to go. You go home, mommy. I will stay with Chacha only. They call me Chacha, Chachu, Tata, Nana, something they will call. Different language they call. I said, stay here. They don't even have a dress to change. I buy dress for them. Don't you do this as a grandfather to your young child? They stay with me. Why should I get angry? I may get angry with him to correct him. Who is your boss? Who is your boss? I am not asking. No, your students are paying you. This is a private school, right? Correct? Where is the salary comes from? Tell me where is the salary comes from? So who is your boss? All the director, principal, trust member, they are all tukda clerk. They are collecting money, distributing. They are managers. Who is your boss? You are a servant. Understand, each teacher is a servant. You are being paid by somebody else. Should they listen to you or you should listen to them? Are you getting? Change your mindset. Mindset mastery. You will never get angry. Understood? Today what you should do? Go back, married, hug your husband and thank you so much. Because who knows who is there tomorrow? On my lap, 6 of my nephews and nieces died. I am from a village, ma. In my childhood, I have seen people dying. When I was in Government of India office, my mother was sick in village. I took flight and went there. I don't worry what happens there. I went there. 10 days stay in the hospital, immediately discharge her, I go back. I don't even stay in my house. I stay full time in the, because that's a great thing. My mother has spent a lot of time opening their eyes at midnight for me. Why should not I do it for 10 days in my life? When my brother's daughter's husband died, I was working in an engineering college. AICT visit, I had got a lot of responsibility. He said, no leave. I said, I know you will tell no leave, so this is the letter, designation letter I am going. He said that you cannot go. I said, who are you to decide whether I will go or not? It's not your daughter's husband, no. Brother's husband. No. I said, my brother is in panic. I have to responsibility to look after him. He is my father. Because I lost my father, he only took care of me. So my role, my value. See, you have a conflict between your buddhi and manas, you get angry. Why are you getting angry? Conflict between the buddhi and manas. I want to eat ice cream. No, if I eat ice cream, tomorrow my throat pain will come, I cannot give lecture. Want comes from the manas. No comes from the buddhi. It will start fighting and I don't eat ice cream. Night in my dream, ice cream will come. And morning when I wake up, I will become tired. This is the problem. Conflict is the problem. That is why Mahatma Gandhi is called the Einstein to physics is Mahatma Gandhi to conflictology. Take this quote. Einstein to physics. You know, Einstein is the ultimate of physics, right? Conflictology to Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is a man who does many things in a different style. What a great person. When the whole riot, he will say, stop, don't fight with. The whole mob he is able to control, right? What a great ability. We belong to that nation where Mahatma Gandhi lived. We doesn't belong to that nation where Germany, who was the person? Hitler. What a great people we are. Assume that we would have been in Germany. We belong to the Germany, Hitler's place. Hitler is a man of anger. Mahatma Gandhi is a man of peace. I never spoke like this on these two people. Comparing now first step. It just comes. That is creativity. Are we not blessed that we belong to India? Yes or no? Yes. What a great country. I don't know why Punjabis wanted to go to Canada. Stay. This is a beautiful place. No better place than this. To meet a doctor, it takes only 1 hour anywhere in India. To meet a doctor in Canada, it takes 1 month. You don't get appointment, you get disappointment only. So we are in a great world. Your husband is the most beautiful person in the world. Okay. My mother is most beautiful lady in the world. If I have that mind, I will not see their beauty. I will start loving. Got it? Just enjoy. Enjoy everything around. Every moment is to be enjoyed. A house has to be neat enough to be healthy. A house has to be neat enough to be healthy and untidy enough to be happy. Don't keep everything in very specific, nice style. And you will become all sick all the time. Don't make your bed full of wrinkles. Enjoy today. Okay, let the cushion be there. Let the chair be there. Keeping it very, very neat is like keeping in a museum. Why? Enjoy. Enjoy moments. Enjoyment is more important. It is not a showpiece to be shown to somebody else. When somebody comes, no, their house will be much dirty sometime. Don't worry. Happiness is not by keeping it. See, it's must in classrooms, maybe some places you also have to keep it. But house is where you have to enjoy. Don't. And why are you keeping it? You are having that enjoyment of keeping it neat. Correct? That means somebody has to spoil it. Then only you can enjoy that. No. Are you getting? So you must thank them. Thank you, I got some job of cleaning it. Look at that mode. That's what it is to be. I can go on. Yeah.
So we are teaching 11.
No, sir. DrTPS.
DrTPS, we are teaching 11 to 12 class students, and these days there are a lot of distractions. So how to get them back into the
See, distraction is they are not focusing.
social media?
Yeah, wonderful. No. Their brain is working. See, if their brain is not working, what will happen? Is that you want? No. See, why did I use any time in this class? Please listen to me. Did I tell any time? Why are they not looking at you? Why are they not concentrating on what you are doing? Because you are boring. Assume that Shah Rukh Khan is teaching mathematics. Assume that Aishwarya Rai is teaching biology. Amitabh Bachchan is teaching Hindi. Be like that. That is why I keep this full of makeup kits. Full makeup kits. Rose powder is there. You are all elderly ladies. If it would have been all teenagers, I will do all makeup and stand up. See, you have to be attracting. There is Nane's principle. 9 principles of teaching. Nane's 9 principles of teaching. The first lesson is drag the attraction of the students. Nane's principle. The first thing is you must drag them to you. Which subject you teach?
No,
What a beautiful subject is that, Amma.
sir, I am talking now. They don't give time to their self-study now because in the evening.
That is why I said ask them, give them. Now what happens is most of you, the teachers, will work 200% busy. Your children are so free. That is why I ask them to give assignments. Okay. If, see, I will tell you in any classroom, I was teaching in engineering college. You are dealing only with children in the schools. My engineering college will students will do the way I want. After this they reach there, right? What is to be done is your class must become lot of activity based classes. How do you do that? Is the question. I want 5 smart teachers here. Come fast. 5. Come fast first. 5 of you, smartest 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 or 6 doesn't matter. 5 is only a number. Why should I be 5? You can have a 6. Come, no problem. I said it's only a number. When I say 5, 10, that doesn't mean 5, 10. You should do this in your class. Get 5 of them. Then each one of you can call one person to your group. You are going to study one chapter of economics. Okay. So what you should do? One group, another group, another group, another group. You will see the last set of people are the worst group in your class. They know much better than you. Are you getting? So you categorize. Don't tell them straight. And what will happen? The last worst person who don't want to be in the path, who are not interested in learning also will go to one of the group. And who are these people? Those who are interested. And make a group. Make another group. Ask them, prepare this chapter and come and teach. One of you will present. Understood? You can relax. They will work. And what you should do? Create one question paper which will give to the other group. You create one question paper that will give to the other group. That group will give here. Are you enjoying? Compile all that. Make a question paper back. In your name, you can publish it. You will become an author. And now all of them will write in blue ink or in black ink. Ask all of them to bring one red ink. Correct the answer sheet of the next group. How many times they are finished reading the textbook now? Finished, no? Very easy. Chalo. This is the group activity. Now, having come here, I will give you. Come. Having come here, I think I should do something. It's coming. Every problem solving is a trick. All of you hold your hands together. Punjabis are good in dancing, right? Got this? Don't change this style, okay? Stay here. Now remove your hands. Hold it there. And catch. Don't leave this. Hold it tight. Now from this posture, come back to the earlier normal circle. First you stood like that. Without leaving your hands. Not inside, you are standing looking inside. Not outside. Now you can do it. Come. Very easy to get somebody.
Come and guide us, please.
Come. Three of you come. No, you come. They let them do that. Come here. Three of you do it. Good. Now you know. Right.
You go back. You go back.
Three of you do it. Don't leave your hands. Then go back again. Another three can try.
So we have done.
No, not the finished.
We have found this day without Nine.
Leave your hands. Again try. Don't see that. You do your job. You are getting. Okay, all of you come here. I will teach you. Come fast.
Two members are left.
Good job. Next, you take some time. Right. All of you together. All of you together. Come. Hold. Cross. Don't leave your hands. Hold it like this. Then it becomes a cross. Now what you do is all of you turn like this. Simple. Don't complicate. You are complicated. Instead of here, you should have done like this. It becomes simple, right? Understood? Now don't do anything. Just listen to me. Hold. Lift up. Come through. Yeah. Just go through.
All of you keep on going.
Just go. Don't do anything. Just go. She just turned unnecessary. It's very simple. Understood? Okay. So all problem solving is only a trick. Got it? Why did I do 3? I have given some time to them. Definitely they will find this method. 6 of them together will take long time to find. 3 of them will find. Add one more. That is mathematics. Every complex problem, split into smaller problems, solve it. Now you have a problem, I have a solution. But unless you make it practical in the classroom, it will not work. So history, geography, different methodology. Ask them to make a chart. Your whole one chapter becomes a chart. One of the biggest problem with botany and all, learning that technical terms by heart is a big problem. Make a circle, ask them to repeat. You will tell one, they will repeat like this. I will make my children 20 minutes to learn 190 countries and capitals. Like this only I will teach. It's very easy. Learning is a trick.
So you were mentioning the 9 principles of teaching.
Nane's principle. One is drag the attention.
Second,
Drag the attention is assume that I am a maths teacher, English teacher. You learn what maths they are learning. Go and tell one maths class. My teacher knows maths also. You know the love and attraction they will have. Understood? And then one of the method is review what happened in the last class. I am not going to give you all that. But how do we do generally? See, the implementation is more important. Nane says review last class. So this is taught in your B.Ed classes. There is no great principle. But how do they teach you? Yesterday we learned this. You will tell. No, that is not. The method is to review what I taught in my session today, which I am going to do now. Correct? I will give you a chance. I am going to implement that Nane's principle, one again principle. Now tell me, what did you learn in my class? Everyone will get a chance. In between, I will come one of you and then ask, tell me one point. No point should be repeated. So what will happen?
Start thinking. If somebody has repeated
Now what happens when you tell one point, the other person will not listen because you wanted to prepare. Now here you will start listening to all the other people. My yesterday's class revision is done not by I repeating what I taught. My question is how much you got it. Now assume 1.5 hours I gave a lecture and I am asking you what did you get. None of you are able to tell any point. Then I should stop coming to here. Because I am not able to give anything to you. If all of you can tell one point, I am a great teacher. If few of you can tell, still I am a good teacher, but few of you are bad. The class has to be assisted like that. Now tell me one point. Who wants to tell first? Yeah, because she has only one point.
I play smart.
See, understood? No.
Yeah.
So the most dullest student also, because I don't know. If you don't raise hand also, I will come and tell me one. Finished. These are my contracts. I know who is the dullest student. So what am I going to do? I know from here also. Yesterday somebody 1,000 parents in front of me. After that many people wanted to take selfie, they came to me. They said, yeah, you were enjoying. You were there. That is the place you were sitting. How do you know out of 1,000? I used to teach 400 teachers as Director Academic Staff College, and somebody telephones in the evening and say, grey saree, 4th bench, 3rd lady. Is it that? How do you know? I am a psychotherapist. I am a hypnotist. I understand each one of your faces. I can tell you what disease you will have. What disease you have. I am an aura specialist. All the therapies I do. You understood? You have to. That will come like a statistics. You are meeting a lot of students. You are not looking at their faces. You look at their face for 10 years. I have seen millions of teachers like this. My own teacher who taught me in 12th class happened to be my student. I was Director Academic Staff College, Teachers Training Program. My own teacher comes and sees physics teacher, chemistry teacher, all of them. What is it? It's a great credit. What I'm saying is you should have that attachment. I love each one of you. None of you are my enemies. I am here with passion. Not for anything else. That passion is there, you will learn. You will find your own method. None of these methods. Nane's principle I read like many people. But I thought this is the way it should be implemented in class. Review doesn't mean, yeah, we learned this. Who learned this? Who learned is not what you are testing. Children learned or not is my question, right? So tell me one point. Yeah.
Adaptive learning.
Adaptive learning. Something else.
Every problem has a solution.
Every problem has a solution. Next to that, somebody asked, I was giving training for insurance companies. I do that because I'm an MP. I teach how to do marketing. So insurance company, when they give, one Srinivasan, who is a great insurance man, asked me like this, when I said, but cholesterol is the, when you have coconut, where is the solution? I said shell is the solution. When you have more cholesterol, you know coconut shell. Clean it properly, smash it, put it in water, drink that water. Your cholesterol. Really? You don't believe your what? You come back to me 2059, November 13, I will die. I am an astrologer. Got it? These are all what is done in my childhood. I am from a village. My knowledge is the village knowledge. Yeah.
Objective and scope of PhD.
Objective and scope. You want to write PhD? This is objective and scope. You want to have a class? Objective and scope. I have an objective and hope. When I come here, I know this is what. Who is this? Eh?
Mrs. Neeraj.
You know her less okay, I know more. What a great lady. You know, 1:30 night, midnight, she calls the hotel fellow and see whether I am accommodated properly or not. Never in my life I had such. I am saying, what a great lady. I messaged her, if I reach at 1 o'clock, I don't want to disturb you. She said, no problem. What a great lady. Understood? I will go and touch different places. Yeah, my Ludhiana was fantastic. What a great lady. Every travel is a journey. It's an experience. Yeah.
So learning is an investment for future.
Future learning. Learn. L cut. Learn will come. Yeah.
Three things determine your life goal, and
Role, goal, values. Look at role, goal, value, competition here. And bring children to write this. Every class, children training program, 5 days, 1 day is role, goal, values. And they will have daily aim. IAS is for a train. IAS is not Indian Administrative Service. Immediate academic success. Inspire, aspire, success. Understood? If you don't inspire people, they don't aspire. When they don't aspire, success doesn't come. If I cannot study maths of 10th class, I can never become civil servant. IAS is the toughest exam. Right? When I talk to children, they will enjoy exams after that. They enjoy. They will ask, give me a test please. That's how I think. Yeah.
Do something what makes you happy.
Not you alone. Do something to someone suffer, make somebody else happy in your life, is Ishara Pujan. Never be sad.
Start loving the children.
Who is your children? Not biological. Everyone. I keep saying, every teacher is a grandmother. Your children are not your children, grandchildren. Their parents are your children.
most of our problems are related
You understood? The way you deal your parents, teachers meeting, the parents should be dealt as it is my child, and I am looking after your child. You are looking after,
My grandchildren.
correct? You can do it. That should be the now.
Most of our problems are related to our thinking process.
There is no problem. The English teachers know the English is stupid language.
But I am convincing.
They keep saying, I am in a problem. What do you say in English? I am in a. Is the ready problem bigger than you? How can we be inside problem? So that English is wrong. I am not in a problem. Problem is in me. So when problem is in you, why the road is bad? Road is not bad. My back is bad. So therefore, jumping, I am getting back pain. That is not road problem. That's my problem. Understood? Yesterday while traveling, the driver kept on asking, dinner can we have? Then 2 times I said, he must be feeling hungry. I don't eat dinner. So I said, let us go. But I cannot ask him, eat and come. Correct? So we had. So he ate 4. I ate 1 piece. Because I don't generally have. But that dinner itself is making me to skip my breakfast. So we should only think about others, don't think about me. That's somebody else thing. That's what she does. Yeah.
Always know your purpose.
Eh?
Always know your purpose.
Purpose. Every one of us have got a purpose.
Sir, the best time.
No, sir.
No, sorry.
Now, when you do
Yes,
something
sir.
which is not to be done, keep your hands here. Take it little away. Take it.
Deal with the person as if he's going through time.
Not mine.
Not this was the best.
Mahatma Gandhi told.
It fixed
Be, but I did not finish. There is the last sentence also. But don't tell this to children. They say, anyway, I am going to die. Why should I study? Please, hey teacher, deal with me as if I am going to die. So don't ask me to study that. But then the last line there is, study as if you are going to live in this world for long. Every code don't learn one part. Learn the full. Okay, you should Google it. When I say something, Google it. Check the full thing. Then only it becomes something. Hey, if you don't tell this, I cannot tell this. That's how response. Respond. A great word which I use. Respond. Don't react. Reacting is prompting you to do it. No. Respond is without prompting somebody does. It's called the. You know what is tomorrow's best field in the world? Prompt engineer. Prompt engineer. Design thinking. You can look at design thinking in DrTPS and teach design thinking in engineering college. Finished? Good enough?
Thank you so much, sir.
We'll see you in one more.
Oh, again.
Yeah, one.